What up, YouTube? What up, YouTube? I was just doing some thinking. I've come up with the fact that I think way too much. I do. I think way too much. I'm working on it. So I can't help but to see the algorithm. And first of all, let me say this: if y'all have never watched me before, my name is Rodney. I originally came on this platform. I started out on Facebook, and I came on the platform at like 42, 43 years old, right? Because I was going through a messy divorce. Um, my wife cheated on me. She left the house, left me with the kids. I had them for about a year, and after a year went by, she started trying to come back around, and she was, of course, living with her new boyfriend. And the whole time we were still married. It took me 90 days to divorce her. But anyway, so she asked for visitation, and me being who I am, who am I to judge? Personally, I didn't think she deserved anything because of what she did and how she left me and the boys. It was just a lot. But from what I know now, I know it was just the beginning. So anyway, I said, okay, cool. Well, we was going to court. So I was allowing her to have visitation. So one day she came by for visiting, and she took the kids, of course, and never brought my kids back. And then I went back, said something to the judge about it, because that's what she's supposed to do. But the judge was working with her and my mom. Well, you guys know the story. And the people who I'm talking about, they know who I'm talking about. Now, I did not want to talk about them, because I wanted my platform to be dedicated to God. But it is dedicated to God. I'm not pronouncing myself as a preacher or anything. If I got some good advice to give you, I'm going to give it to you. If you ask me a question, I can answer it. I'm going to answer it for you. If it works, it works. I think it's going to work as long as you put God first. Make decisions with him. Because that's what I do. So I don't give myself a title besides Rodney. But anyway, let me get back to the story. So the judge ended up working with my wife, my ex-wife, and let her take the kids. My mom was working with them. And, so once they took the kids, then that's when they started paying everybody to come at me in my neighborhood over there in Illinois. Yeah, that was interesting. The funny part about that is I've never seen nobody but maybe one or two men, black men, in my neighborhood that I grew up in that raised their kids. The rest of these people, half of them got babies with the same girl. They live right around the corner from each other. I guess they ain't got far to go. And then they ain't with the baby daddies, and then they still ain't raising their kids. So she just got two dudes that live around the corner, baby, and they over there doing what they do. So I ain't never seen nobody do what I was doing, raising my family, keeping my house up, teaching my kids the right way. Besides two, and I'm 47. That is not good percentages. Well, we gonna all correlate this back to God, don't you? Just follow me. So, little did I know that was just the beginning. They paid all the people to come at me. I mean, it was not just my neighborhood. It was the county. Three counties. Yes. All of them gave me false charges. All of them started harassing me. They got people in my neighborhood coming, pulling guns on me with my sons all outside. People harassing my children. They was harassing me. I'm trying to get these boys to school, feed them, to pay the bills, do everything, and then I got all this happening around me because I was good. Okay. So that went on for about 2 years until I started going through my spiritual awakening, waking up and realizing I always kept my faith in God. I've said this in other videos, I'm gonna say it again. I used to say this to God when I would get at my lowest, right? I'd be at my lowest. I'd be like, well, God, I know you're gonna do something. I just don't know when and what, but I know you're gonna do something. And I would leave it at that. And it's funny, I got one memory when I was standing under the viaduct over there where I'm from. And I was walking back from the store and I just looked up at the sky and was just like, said that, and I remember that. So, now I told you they took the kids for no reason, for me not breaking the vows of the marriage, for me doing what I was supposed to do, providing a home, providing everything. She didn't have anything, but that's not the point, because see, I'm not petty. They are. I digress. So not only did she take the kids illegally, and the government over there in Illinois, Madison County, they worked with her. Period. It's my opinion. It's what I saw. That is the truth. The heck with my opinion. That's the truth. It is what it is. So after about a month or so, I was whining and crying over that, trying to fight it, and nobody wasn't helping me, and my ex-wife laughing at me. But you gotta realize, I was a stay-at-home dad for like 12 years. I owned a home. I didn't have to do too much. It was a nice home. Tell you about that too. So she didn't want me to work, but now I know what a narcissist does. I know how they play the games. I thought she was human. It's narcissistic. That's what they were. So I'm thinking that I'm helping. I can. I'm not worried about the material things of this world, because for one, I was just happy to be around my family and raising my sons and raising my children from the time they came out of the womb until about 4 years ago. And I was there every day. She was not there every day, but I was there every day. So I enjoyed being that, because I didn't have a dad, and I thought I was knocking down 5 stones with one rock, 5 birds with one stone. Blah. You know what I mean? Because I'm taking care of it. I had 4 kids. I had 3 sons and a daughter. I had my daughter came with my ex-wife. She was 2 years old when I got her. She graduated out my home. How convenient, huh? With this crazy person. How convenient. So, when she took the kids, she never came back. About 2 or 3 months, I started tripping. And I stopped tripping. I started thinking to myself, I said, wait a minute. I was moping around because, I ain't never really lived by myself. And then I've been with my family since my family started. And then she did everything to mess it up. And I still ain't done nothing. This whole scenario being punished. And I couldn't figure it out. But I never turned my back on God. I kept thinking about Job. That's what kept me going through that. I had this furious blind faith, and I still got it. The only thing that I'm certain about is that this lifetime is going to end. I'm very certain about that.